Okay, hello. Welcome back, welcome back. What's going on, beautiful people? It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. This is your boy Blue Games, and this is day 4 of our African summer tour with Infinite Flight. Today we're flying in Ethiopia. I will be flying a Dash 8. You can fly anything African inspired. Sound good? So today there is a NOTAM, but I'm kind of not agreeing with the NOTAM, but let's just do that. We'll be taking off runway 25 left, guys, today, not 25 right. Apparently 25 right is closed. So we'll be doing 25 left. So 25 right is only going to be a taxiway. So use 25 right as a taxiway, not to take off. So go ahead and feel free to take off now. It's going to get mad busy. So let's get these engines fired up and get out of here, because you know how it is. We don't want to be waiting on the ground for another 30 minutes today. So I'll do shout outs once we get moving and all that. We'll start with the seatbelt signs, cloaking signs, nav lights, beacon lights, and we'll hit up engine number 2, and we'll push back.
Ethiopian 002, taxiing to runway 25 left. Bull Unica, Ethiopian 539, taxiing to runway 25 left.
Bull Unicom, Expressways 4051, holding short runway 25 left.
Bull Unica, Ethiopian 1695, taxiing to runway 25 left.
Thank you guys once again for joining us today, everybody who's flying with us. It has been a great week, guys. I've really been enjoying this African summer tour. I've been wanting to fly in Africa for a very long time. I'm glad we were able to make this happen, and I'm very thankful for everyone who has decided to fly with us.
American 669.
And again, I must say, NOTAM, please use runway 25 left for takeoff and not 25 right. We're only using 25 right today for a taxiway. Make sure you have your weight and balance set up. Let's go do that real quick. Fuel tanks. Today's flight is going to be about an hour and a half-ish. I'm going to put, just in case, well, just under 3 hours of fuel. We'll go full flight today. And cargo, we'll just go like right in the middle there. And time, I'm going to set this a little bit earlier. We can get a little bit more brighter. Hit resume. And friendly reminder, please guys, be respectful to everyone. This is all the time, not just in my live streams, but anytime you get on the Infinite Flight servers, no matter what server it is, training, casual, expert, whatever, always be respectful, guys, to each other. Alright, at this point we turn the taxi lights on. We don't have those yet. I'm gonna go ahead and slide behind this 777 before he pushes back. Yeah, don't taxi through people. Don't fly over people, under people, through people. We don't want any casualties today. Day 4, guys. 2 days left of this tour. Today we're in Ethiopia, as you can tell by all the Ethiopian Airlines. And wow, this guy keeps taking off my tail. Come on, bro. Work on your braking. I will go ahead and say we're taxiing, even though it doesn't really matter. 25 left. But yeah, day 4. Today we're flying Ethiopia to some place called Djibouti. I don't know how to pronounce it. That's what I assume how you pronounce it, Djibouti. I'll show you guys the map here in a little while. But first, let's get this thing moving. Thank you, sir, for letting everybody in. He's let like 5 people in. You go ahead. I'm gonna be nice. You go this time. He's been like letting like everybody in. Go, bro. Come on. I'm giving you the flash. Are you gonna wait for me? Okay, he's gonna wait. Oh no, there he goes. He's going. No, I noticed that he let like 5 aircraft ahead of him, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be nice and I'm gonna let him go. You know what I'm saying? You reap what you sow, people. All right, please park and brake. I'm gonna slide in behind him. The cockpit of the Dash 8 on Infinite Flight is very underrated, guys. Like, it's not like crazy amazing, but it's not horrible.
Bull Unicom.
You actually get
Expressways
night lighting in here,
4051 is taking
so all
off
the
runway
instruments
25
actually light up
left, departing east.
at night. It's even kind of lit up right now. I'm curious though, because somebody mentioned this last stream. What do you guys think? ATR or Dash 8? Which do you guys prefer? And I feel like the answer is going to be kind of a regional thing because, like, for example, here where I live, you rarely will ever see an ATR. And so I didn't even know what an ATR was. And a lot of you guys who are probably like, I don't know what an ATR is either. That's probably because, one, it's probably not a plane that you're interested in. Two, it's probably not a plane that flies in your city or country. But ATR is very popular, like, in certain parts of the world. Just not mine. So... Plane Spotting says both.
Bull Unicom, Romeo Alpha Victor India November.
So again, we're using this runway as a taxiway. I would still kind of be cautious because I don't know.
Approaching runway 25 right.
I will still be cautious kind of taxiing on the runway. I don't really trust that, to be honest, because if you sit on the runway for too long, you can get a violation. But I don't know. I don't know. It happened to me before. So just make sure you don't like sit, like literally like really like just sit there for too long, because you may get a violation if you sit on the runway for too long. Make sure you're moving a little bit. I'm turning land lights on though because we are on a runway. So
Taking off runway 25 left, departing east.
did he just take off?
Ethiopian 7356, taxiing to runway 25 left.
Like we have a direct crosswind. 3 knots, so not very
Bull
strong.
Unicom is using runway 25 left. Left traffic.
Bull Unicom, Tulka 603, taxiing to runway 25 left.
Again, guys, we're using the runway 25 right as a taxiway today because it is actually closed. So
Bull Unicom, Romeo Alpha Victor India November is taking off runway 25 left, departing east.
Gamer Infinite, yes sir, I do use Infinite Flight Assistant. That's where you're hearing those extra call out sounds. What's up, Mash? Good to see you. Man, there's a good amount of people out here too, man. Thank you guys once again for flying with us. Had a really good turnout yesterday and the last few days. Monday, we started out flying in Angola in the Angola Airlines 737. Tuesday, we did some VFR flying, and I flew the Cessna 208. Some people flew the TPMs, and a few people flew the, what's it called? The X-Cub.
Bull Unicom, Sierra Kilo Yankee Hotel Alpha Whiskey Kilo, taxiing to runway 25 left.
Bull Unicom, American 669 is taking off runway 25
And today, I am flying the Dash
remaining
8. I did see a few 777s out here,
Bull Unicom,
but I don't know. I think Ethiopian has maybe a few other, or one other aircraft that they fly that Infinite Flight has. I'm not really 100% sure which one that is. Danish Gamer, yes sir, I do remember you.
Bull Unicom.
Alright, it may be a while before we get off of the ground. This guy behind me keeps taking off my butt.
Bull Unicom, Zulu Uniform Delta India Yankee, taxiing to runway 25 left. Bull Unicom, Tango Hotel Oscar Mike Alpha.
Ashton Jenkins, what airport are we at? We're at an airport, the code is Hotel Alpha Alpha Bravo. Don't really know how to pronounce the name of it. Like Addis, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. It's in Ethiopia, that's all that matters. That is all that matters. So I will go ahead and say this again. So reminder, actually, first of all, congratulations to Infinite Flight Gallery for winning yesterday's screenshot contest. I did post that on Instagram. I posted his picture, reposted his picture on Instagram, and then I also used that for yesterday's thumbnail. It looks really good, really nice. The classic tail shot of the rear ends of the A330s. Looked very nice. I really liked it. But appreciate everybody else who submitted a screenshot. I did see them all, so don't worry. If I did not reply, it's not because I didn't see it. I just didn't reply. I'm sorry, I just don't have time to reply to everyone. So I only replied to the winner pretty much. But we're doing the same thing today. So remember, you're able to do it in replay mode. So don't feel pressured to take screenshots in the middle of the flight. You can always go back and watch the replay and take a better high quality screenshot from there. And that's what I prefer. But we're doing a screenshot contest today as well. So when the flight is over, I'll give you guys 2 hours. 2 hours after my stream ends to tag me in your screenshots from today on Instagram at IamBlueGames. That link is in the bottom of the screen. You can see that now. So tag me at IamBlueGames. I will see that on Instagram, and I will choose my favorite picture or screenshot to use for today's thumbnail for today's flight. Day 4, African Summer Tour. Matter of fact, we'll just do that. I will say a few things that I saw in the screenshots that you guys sent me before. Most of them look perfectly fine. A few things that I request when sending me screenshots is I don't want any names over airplanes. Like I want it to be just like bare. Like I don't want any extra info. I don't want the HUD screen on there. I don't want to see people's call signs. I don't want any special graphics. You can edit it however you want it as far as like color and stuff like that, but I don't want any extra text or anything in the way. So just letting you know, because I did get a few people who sent some stuff, and I could see like the names and things like that. I don't want to see that. But other than that, I got some really good screenshots, and it was actually kind of tough to decide who won. But it was pretty close for the winner, like the top 2, top 3. I was like, ooh, I like this one, but I like this one, but I like this one. So great, I really like it. Really appreciate you guys, and thank you for participating in that. That was a lot of fun. And again, we'll do that again today.
Remaining.
So looking forward to seeing your screenshots after the stream. So what are we right now in line? We are number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We are 16th in line. Jeez. It's going to be a while. Remember, guys, kind of keep those aircraft moving a little bit. You do not want to get a violation for sitting on the runway. I know that it exists. I know it's possible to get a violation for sitting on the runway. I just don't know if it's gonna happen because we're using it as a taxiway today, so I'm just not sure. I don't trust that the game is gonna know that this runway is closed in real life. Yes, sir, guys. I didn't mention that. My bad. So for today's flight. Also, please, guys, just don't take too long to take off. Like once one person takes off, the next person can go ahead and line up and wait. What I was gonna say was, what was I gonna say? I already forgot what I was gonna say. That happens to me all the time. Oh, flight plan. Okay, so today again flying to Djibouti. I kind of like saying that, Djibouti. And cruising at what was it? I should have looked before I brought it up. All right, cruising at 25,000 feet. We're in dash 8, so we can't get too high in these anyways. Ooh, slow down. So cruising at 225,000 feet, and cruise speed will be 270. That is in knots. That is not Mach. Mach 27. That'd be crazy. In a dash 8. So yeah, that's what we're doing. 250, 270 knots. Be good. And spacing, guys. Give me 5 miles. At least 5 miles spacing. That's all I ask. In front and behind me, and for everyone else. So make sure you are 5 miles behind the person ahead of you, and everything will be nice and organized. And we will not be shy to hit that report button.
Unicom, November 1 Whiskey Bravo.
Is it too fast for the altitude? Well, whatever altitude you can go at that altitude. I think he gave us a wrong one. My bad. 250. 250, guys. You can't go that fast.
Holding short runway 25 left.
What is my favorite airline? My favorite airline is United. Look at our altitude right now. Our altitude, the elevation here is 7,632. I think we're almost there. I can actually see the runway numbers now, which is a good sign. So I'm going to change this to 18. This guy. Wow. That's a good group of fellas right there.
Ethiopian 539 is taking off runway 25 left, departing north.
Dang it, he disappeared. I wish I could extend my draw range to see more aircraft farther.
Bull Unicom, Echo Tango Alpha Romeo Mike, holding short runway 25 left.
No, we will not. What is Infinite? Do we even know what Friday Night Flight is tomorrow yet? Has that been posted yet? But I am not planning on participating in Friday Night Flight tomorrow. We'll be doing our flight to Egypt. Dang, November 4, Victor 5, bro. You've been flying with us all week and your pro ended. That sucks. I wish you could have made it, bro. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. I know I have the wrong time. I don't want to change my time because I'm going to be flying at night, and everybody knows Infinite Flight is not fun to fly at night. Unless you're doing an overnight when you're sleeping through the night portion. So yeah, we're not doing sunset today. If I do sunset now, that means we'll be flying dark the rest of the flight, and I'm not about that life on this game.
Departing east.
DG Khan, what's up, man? Good to see you.
Bull Unicom, Ethiopian 1695, holding short runway 25 left.
Maybe we'll do sunset tomorrow at the end of the flight when we end like the whole tour. We'll do like a sunset approach. Guy Hawk is 20th in line. Wow. What up, Javion Johnson? Good to see you. Captain Luke, good to see you. You flew out earlier. It doesn't take long to get up. Sounds good. Yeah, especially since we're already at 7,000 feet. IF Manu Pali, good to see you.
Runway 25 left, departing straight out.
Bull Unicom.
Thomas is Houston is the airport of the what? Since when? Since when has Houston been the airport? I didn't know that, honestly. I wasn't paying. I was so focused on getting this planned, I didn't really notice that Houston Airport was the airport of the week. I should have flown there.
Left traffic.
I mean, it's not too late for me to fly there.
Left traffic. Bull Unicom is using runway 25 left. Left traffic.
MASH, I'm gonna fly with the A380. Please don't. DG Com, what is this? This is Infinite Flight, my friend. This is a mobile flight simulator. Running this on my iPhone 10. And we're flying multiplayer in Africa for our African summer tour. This is day 4 out of 5. 777 is fine. I don't know. I have a bad taste in my mouth for A380s. Not only because it's not my favorite plane, but because usually when people fly A380s, they don't know what the heck they're doing. So, so if you know what you're doing, sure, I don't care if you fly A380, but don't come out here making it less fun for the rest of us. What is my favorite GA plane? King Air 350. Yes, Thomas, you are free to be in a KC-10 tomorrow, bro. I definitely approve that for some aerial refueling. The line is steep.
Ethiopian 1157 is taking off runway 25 left, Departing
TTV, what's up, man? You're 13 and started yesterday. Well, welcome to Infinite Flight. Oh, wait. I'm looking at something. I thought you meant you started Infinite Flight yesterday. You started flying a real plane yesterday. Cool.
Bull Unicom, Ethiopia,
Cessna
150
150 Bravo.
runway 25
That's
left,
dope, man.
departing
That's
north.
really cool. Well, good luck to you in your flight training, man. Hope to see you up in the cockpit sometimes. Yes, we are taxiing on the runway. And this guy is taxiing through my passengers again. We don't have to worry about a tail strike today because he's already took it off. Anwar, love the channel. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. A350. We don't know when A350 is coming. We know they're working on it. That's all we know. We are taxiing on the runway because the this runway is closed, so we're using it as a taxiway. Do I get paid by Infinite Flight to stream their game? Negative. I do not get paid to do this. Would be nice.
Bull Unicom,
I would not deny that, Cash.
Holding short runway 25 left.
But they don't know. Nope. Maybe in the future. Who knows if there's value there. It wouldn't be a bad job. Thank you, Anwar. Phase peak. What do I use for my face camera? I use a Logitech C90 or something like that. I honestly don't recommend it, but a lot of people use it for streams. It's actually not bad. Yeah, so like I'm like kind of like trying to. Okay, yeah. So my light actually makes it better, to be honest with you, because before when I first started streaming it with it, I didn't have a light for me. I only had regular natural light from outside. And so before, like, it was like kind of blurry and grainy, did not look good at all, and I was very like disappointed, to be honest with you. But now that I actually have a light shining on me, the camera looks a whole lot better.
700.
I still kind of, I'm thinking about upgrading to the 4K version. The Logitech has another one, another 4K camera. I'm thinking about getting that one because this camera, I feel like it's only good at this size, like right here where it is. Like I wouldn't really want to have my camera broadcasting for my whole screen. I just don't feel like it would look good. I don't feel like it'd be high enough quality for that, in my personal opinion. It is a 1080 camera, but it's only 30 frames per second, I believe, something like that. But I want the other one though. I want the 4K one. It's a little bit more expensive, but this was my first webcam. I knew nothing about webcams, and so I was like, you know what, this will do. Why am I not moving? But that's what I have, and I think I have a link in the description of like my whole setup, and a link to looking at more information about it on Amazon. But I just don't know. I can't say that I recommend this camera yet. I'm not impressed. But it does what it does. Like, it works. It works and it's cheap. So try with your own risk.
Runway 25 left, departing straight out.
Bull Unicom, November 2.
Am I a pilot? No, I am not.
Short runway 25
But I hope to be in the future sometime. When did my love for aviation begin? When I was a very, 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 very small. My first aviation memory wasn't even in a plane. It was a book. It was like a little pop-up book. It had all the different steps of a flight. It had from load up. It had from like, yeah, loading the plane up with food, with bags. It had little like things you could like open the little windows and like look at stuff that's inside. So I had it's like a book. I remember the first page of the book. It had a plane like sideways, like from, you can see the nose on the left, the tail on the right, and actually I think it was the other way around. But it had little things you can like pull the tabs up and you can see what's underneath it. So you could pull the tab up on the engine and see what's underneath the engine. That was really cool. I could pull the tab up on the baggage compartment and I could see baggage in there. I could pull the tab up on the side of the plane. I could see the seats inside. I remember seeing that, and I remember I looked at that book a million times, man. That was my favorite book when I was a kid. I don't know where it is now, but I believe that's what got me interested in aviation, because I got to see as a kid and uncover like, this is what's in here, you know what I mean? And since then, I've always been interested in it. So whenever I go to the airport, I was just like freaking face on the glass on the windows, staring at the planes as they were loading them and things like that. And I went for flights as a kid as well, because my parents moved here to Houston when my mom was pregnant, and so they're from another state, but I was born here. And then after I was born, obviously the family wanted to see us. Plus, my parents missed their family. It was their first time moving away from their family, so we always went back like at least once a year to North Carolina to visit my family. And so I went on plenty of plane rides as a kid, and I freaking enjoyed them. I loved them. I loved every bit of it. Only part that I didn't like, that I might have cried through, was my ears popping really badly. Other than that, it's crazy because as a kid, like a lot of times you would hate flying because of that reason, but because I liked everything else so much, it didn't bother me. Well, it hurt. It bothered me, the ear popping part, but I still looked forward to flying the plane. I just had to chew gum really hard. But that's what I believe it all started, man. From then, and then the passion never went away as I got older. I got interested in other things like sports and other types of video games and things like that. I never really pursued aviation really all that much. I got into art. I love doing like drawings and things like that. Don't really do too much of that anymore. But whenever I was drawing a lot, I was drawing planes. I remember I had like a subscription to like all these different plane magazines and fighter jet magazines, and I would go through those magazines and I would draw F-16s and F-18s, and I would draw 737s and things like that. And I had a little notebook where I had all the drawings of all these different planes. So yeah, it's kind of where it all started, and it's just, again, it just never went away. I went to college not for aviation, and I went to college for art, and it just, it was always there. Even if my focus is somewhere else, the passion for aviation is always there. So anytime I get to fly, like to go on a trip, and I get on a plane, like it sparks up like big time, like flames up like grease on a fire. So I know it's something I have to do, because it's never gonna go away. I could grow old and retire from doing something else and still want to fly a plane, so I have to do it. All right, we are number 3 for takeoff, and this actually took just about the same amount of time it took us yesterday to get off the ground. It took us about 30 to 35 minutes to take off yesterday because of traffic, but it's okay. Having big group flights can be a blessing and a curse. I enjoy both personally. Like I've mentioned this before. Like it doesn't have to be a major, like massive, like group flight event. It's just fun even flying with a few people. Like I still believe quality is better than quantity. You know. All right, we're holding short.
Approaching runway 25 right.
We're almost ready to get out. Let's go ahead and check our flight plan. Make sure that's filed like it should be. There we go. Start departure there. Dope. All right. Once he starts rolling, we're gonna get on the runway.
Taxiing to runway 25 left.
Bull Unicorn. Ethiopian 227 is taking off runway 25 left, departing north.
All right. He's announced his takeoff. All right, he's rolling. Partying to the east. All right, as he's rolling, we're gonna go ahead and line up and allow him space to take off. Once he gets airborne, we'll be clear of takeoff. We probably won't actually see him get airborne, but as soon as he disappears, I'm just gonna go. All right, clear to the left, and aircraft departing on the right. Flaps are down, trim is set. Screen is calibrated. Fuel check.
On runway 25 left.
Copy. All right, he's gone. Turn my systems back on. We're good to go.
Knots. V1.
Yeesh. Okay, there we are. You're up.
Positive rate. V2.
Right, locking my heading there. Locking my altitude there. Go flaps up.
Flaps up.
And the aircraft that was departing ahead of us is still departing. He is at 244 knots, so he's way faster than us. The traffic ahead is not going to be a factor. If you ever want to know like how far they really are from you, you could always turn on airplane names, and that'll help. So he's actually lower than us, but he's faster than us. So he is 2 miles ahead of us right now. I'm gonna switch to nav mode. There's 10,000 feet. Land lights off.
Holding short runway 25 left.
My vertical speed right now is 2,500. Oh, that's ball for life. What's up, bro? And I didn't see you guys' call signs before I had the names turned off. Oh shoot, we're going fast. Slow down. Man, I'm slowing down for spacing. He's at 244. He's speeding up, alright. And we're at 12,000. I'm gonna change our altitude to 2, what was it, 24, 25? 250, I think is what we're going to. 27? I can't remember. 250 is our cruise today. Oops, let me do that. 250 for cruise. And I'm gonna try to stay behind him. I am higher than him by about 700 feet. Slowing down to allow it. So there you go. So now he's faster than us. So we should be okay.
Ethiopian 167 is taking off runway 25 left, departing east.
Alright, real quick. After takeoff checklist, land lights off, flaps up. Seatbelt signs as required. Engines look good. Altitude is set. Speed is set. We're looking good. We're good. He's 14,000, so he's 50 knots faster than us, so he'll eventually be ahead of us. So I'm gonna try to give him a good 5-mile gap once we get up there. All right, Daniel has just reported they're doing 230 knots up at 250 right now. So 5-mile spacing at cruising, guys. We'll do 230 knots, all right? 230 knots is an update for speed. I'm already at 230, so I'll just stay there. Looks like we're like almost cutting him off. Like, I don't know why we're turning sharper than him. I guess it's because we're going slower. He's making a wider. I'm slow down. I'm actually gonna slow down more. And we'll just do more vertical speed. 15. So I'll just do steeper and we'll go slower.
Holding short runway 25 left.
You guys looking good up front though. Look at y'all. They look great. That spacing is nice. Alright, we're same altitude now. Getting that TCAS alert. That thing is loud on the inside, isn't it? Where is he? That's like he's taking off over there. Is that the airport? It is.
Alpha Whiskey Kilo is taking off runway 25 left, departing east.
There's our buddy Ethiopian 227. We're trying to allow space for him to get ahead of us.
Ethiopian 3915, holding short runway 25 left.
His speed is 370. We're at 290, so he's a whole 100 knots faster. So he'll get there. We'll be fine. Once he gets ahead of us, we'll speed up. Hopefully we don't get caught by anyone. Yeah, we're good. Behind us is looking good too, as long as everybody stays on the flight plan and doesn't cut. I really feel like the Dash 8 is underrated, man. It's actually like, it's not like my favorite plane, but it's a pretty cool plane. Very different. We're only 2,000 feet away from our cruise already. See what Ethiopia has for us as far as scenery. Is that Skyhawk finally taking off? I see you, bro. There it is. That beep means we're 1,000 away. Yeah, freaking Captain Moon has hit the jets, bro. Both of y'all ahead of me hit the jets. Let's see, 362, he's at 319 knots. Ethiopian 227, he's at 374. He's at 324, so the only spacing we may have issue with is 227 and 827. Those guys might have an issue, so I'm going to give them space again.
Alpha November Uniform 268, holding.
Yep, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight, guys. We are an hour away at this speed, but we're not even at our cruise speed yet. We're gonna go 230 at cruise once these guys ahead of us get situated. Still trying to allow for some spacing. Again, guys, please don't cut. Please follow the flight plan on departure, because if you don't, you're just gonna cause a big traffic jam in the sky like this right here. All three of y'all are going to be in a poor position in a few minutes. Oh, Captain Moon has slowed down big time. He's going slower than us now. Still only 1 mile ahead. I feel like that's like the challenge with group flights, is not so much the flight but the spacing. You know what I mean? Like getting slowed up good enough for spacing. Nightbot is not updated, guys, so he's not gonna have the correct flight data. Yes, we are on expert server, and we're headed to Djibouti, Africa. I don't even know how to say the name really. Okay, this is a good time to show you guys the flight plan. So it took off at a Hotel Alpha Bravo, and we were headed over here to Hotel Delta Alpha Mike, and this is how it is. Djibouti Mboli is the name of this place, and I think that runway is incorrect. Looks like the winds are actually in favor of 09. Looks like there's an ILS on 27. I bet the 27 approach looks better. What's the actual wind like? Is it like strong? 5, let's see. Weather's 11 knots. Yeah, we're gonna want to land on 09, not 27. And this is where in Africa we are. So yesterday we were down in the south, down at FAOR at Johannesburg, so we landed. And then the day before we were in Angola, over here, FNLU. Tuesday, we're right here in the middle. We weren't that far from here. I don't even know how to find this place. It was Rwanda, that area. Today we are in Ethiopia. And tomorrow we'll head up north, way up north. I think we're gonna start somewhere down the Nile River and fly up the Nile River to Cairo, Egypt. That'll be it for our 5-day African summer tour. Next time we revisit this, we'll try to visit and explore some of these other areas in the northwest that we didn't get to do this week. There's a lot of places that some of you guys have already requested us fly to that we didn't make it to this time. All right, how are we looking now? 2 miles of space right now. We're at 2,500. He's at 329 knots. He's speeding up. That looks good. All right, cool. We'll just give him some space and then we'll speed up as well. We're just about an hour away. When is the next Infinite Flight update? We don't know. We never know. There's never a date, which is smart. We should never have a release date because things always go wrong. What's up, Jet Propelled Llamas? Welcome back. Good to see you. It's Moon. You're the one ahead of me. Cool. Well, you're doing a good job so far. I saw you slowing up and everything. Infinite Flight pilots. No need to edit the flight plan. Oh yeah, I don't really feel like we need to edit it. We can just vector ourselves to the correct runway. Only difference is it's gonna have a different ETE if we change it. All right, we got some music. Get some music on. We're cruising now. Again, let me know if the music gets too loud. I don't want it to blast us. I want you to be able to hear me and a little bit of the game sound, even though it's just on loop. It's all good, man. I try my best. It's Moon. I'm trying to give you even more space right now. I'm a little worried about these guys behind us. But maybe they'll be okay. We'll see once we speed back up. I'm gonna wait for you to get out of the orange, and then I'm just gonna speed up from there. So right now you're in the orange. So once you get out of orange, I'll speed up. You're chilling at 220. If you could do 230, that'd be great. We need everybody to do 230 knots. No greater, no less. Once you get in position. Some people may have to go a little faster. Some people may need to go a little slower depending on how far the person is ahead of you. But we need everybody to settle down at 230 knots for spacing. If you sent me a DM of screenshots, yes, I did see it. I may not reply, but I did see it. Jefferson, welcome, bro. A little late, but still here. Glad to have you here, man. Do I still live in Houston? Yes, I do. I've been living here all my life. I was born here. Grew up here on my... I don't have any family here though. My family is all in North Carolina, but all my friends are here because I grew up here, obviously. I haven't been back home or back to my family where they live in a while. And we got to go back. My dad has been talking a lot about trying to go back. I know he misses them for sure. He grew up there. Him and my mom, they both grew up there. So, have I ever been to Dallas? Yes, I have. I was just talking about Dallas yesterday to a friend of mine, how much I hate driving there. I really do hate driving there. Like from Houston, it's like a 4 or 5 hour drive, something like that, like something ridiculous. It's crazy that you can drive for 5 to 6 hours and still be in the same state. Do I know where Texas A&M is? That's where my parents went to college. Yes, I do know where that is. Aggie Town. That's what they call it out here. I know exactly where that is. I have some friends that went to that college. All right, let's go ahead and speed up. 230. And we'll turn the seatbelt signs off for you guys. Start serving a few drinks, some cookies, some fruit snacks, some water. 5 mile spacing, 230 knots. Cruise speed, overspeed is at 240. Is it really? It is. Overspeed is like 243. So 230 is fine, guys. We can just stay at that. We don't need to speed up. We're good. We'll get there when we get there. You have almost 100 hours in the KC-10? Wow. I have probably like 3 hours in the KC-10 or less. Wow, aircraft are already taking off and somebody's already about to descend. That's nuts. Let me go take a look at live flight. I want to see what the map looks like today. Hey, this flight is really not that long, to be honest with you. But I did anticipate there being traffic, so it's a bit of a shorter flight, but there's a lot of ground waiting time. Like, you wait on the ground for about half the length of the flight, you know what I mean? And plus the Dash 8 is a really slow plane, and I really didn't want to do a long flight in a Dash 8. I thought that it would be kind of boring, honestly, to do a long flight in a Dash 8. I'd rather do like a short flight. I originally wanted to plan a couple stops, but it just didn't work out that way. That's okay. Got a nice train going though. Stream train is moving, chugging along. What up, bro? Yeah, man. Congratulations on that win. Captain Jack, what's up, man? Taking the 747 from LAX to JFK. Which 747 are you flying? Are you flying SSG? Or are you flying default X-Planes 747? Don't speak too soon, Thomas. Don't jinx it, bro. Don't jinx it. Space Plane is in Portugal for the holiday right now. Cool, man. Hope you enjoy it, man. Portugal's a beautiful place. I went to Lisbon. And I got to do some walking around near that little castle area thing. That was pretty dope. Took some pictures. I don't know if it was a castle or if it was a lighthouse. I can't remember. The stream started in, you know, I should just show you guys where we are. Because I can't pronounce these names. So that's what we're going to do. I need to get a second screen so I don't have to actually show you my screen whenever we switch over. But you know, whatever, I don't care. I ain't got nothing to hide. Alright, here we are. Here's chat. Let me move the chat over. Alright, so again, we're in Ethiopia. I'm gonna zoom out for those people who are not good with geography. This is Africa. Where's the event today? The event's in New York, I guess? Philadelphia? Somewhere over there? Not the event, but IFATC is over there. Cool. Yes, this is us. Look at that. This is Africa, and there's nobody else in Africa on the expert server except for us, except for one guy in Nigeria, a couple people down in South Africa. That's it. And they probably just don't know what we are doing, because if they knew, they'd probably be flying with us. Anyway, so this is us. Look at this beautiful stream train happening right now. So this is where we started. Again, Ethiopia, this place right here that I don't know how to pronounce. Maybe you do. Addis, Ababa. Some kind of Egyptian writing looking thing. And I don't know which one of these planes are actually me. I think I'm in here somewhere. Change the satellite view. And we are headed to Djibouti. In Djibouti, I think that's the name of the country too. Look at this though, like look at the little, it's gonna be a pretty cool landing. Where is the airport? Here it is. Yeah, so man, I kind of wish we could have landed from the ocean side, but the winds are coming in from the other side, so darn. We could have flew over this island and everything. So maybe the winds will change before we get there, but there's already people descending, so I highly doubt the winds are gonna change that quick. for us to land coming this way. But I feel like that would be the most scenic, the coolest approach, flying in from this way. I just love it. Something special about landing right over the ocean. Like, it's just cool. A couple helipad spots. And I guess when we park, I don't know how Infinite Flight has it set up, but I see some C-130s over here. I don't know where the commercial parking is. Is this a military base? There's a lot of C-130s, not a lot of civil jets or anything out here. All right, here we go. All right, so parking's on the north side, looks like. Left of the runway of runway 09 is what it seems to be. Is the TOLUS A319 worth it? I don't know, because I don't have it. So there's your answer. It looks like a great plane, but I don't see a reason for me to have 2 Airbus planes on X-Plane, especially when like the flight factor A320 costs like $80, and then the TOLUS version also costs like somewhere near $80. I was like, there's no way I'm paying $100 and something total for two variants of an Airbus. Like, heck no. So yeah, no. Like, I feel like you have to pick either or. You'll see a lot of like people who stream, they have both because they stream and they probably got it for free somehow or got the hookup. But no, I'm not. I almost bought it when it was on sale. I'm not gonna lie, I almost got it. But no, when I bought the Flight Factor A320 for X-Plane, it cost like what, $80, something like that, close to 100. I was like, I am never buying another airliner. I was like, I better fly the heck out of this plane. I gotta get my worth in. Like, I gotta get my worth. I gotta fly this all the time. I've spent $80 on this plane. I'm gonna fly this every day. Shoot. So, all right, cool. You're flying one of the community modified 747s. I've heard that like Zebo's working on 747 or something, but I don't know if that's true because we also heard that he was working on a 737 Max, and I think that is actually happening. I just don't know where it is. Odd Hive want to stop by and say hi. You make very good videos. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got more coming. I was gonna put a video out for X-Plane today, not a stream, but a video. But I got some other stuff I gotta work on. So they may have to wait till Monday next week. So I really want to get it out this week. Oh wow, that's where the Addis Ababa is where the Ethiopian Airlines Boeing 737 Max crashed. I did not know that. Thank you for that information. 34 pilots in this flight. Woo, broke a record. Yesterday we had 29. Nice. It might have been more than that, but whenever somebody counted, we had 29. So we already broke yesterday's record. That is so far the African summer to a record. 34 pilots in one leg. That's dope. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. We will do shout outs. Don't worry. We will. Before you guys land, we will do shout outs. Alright, Infinite Flight Pilot says we should descend around 85 nautical miles out at 1,500 feet. So we'll give that a try. I trust you guys as my co-pilot. And hopefully we'll see if you guys are correct. Because I did not calculate today on that. And plus we're landing from a different altitude today than usual. Monkey Pilots, good to see you. Flan, and Liam. I think it says Liam. Welcome, good to see you. Jergit, what up? Good to see you. Wait, yesterday we had 39? I thought we had 29. Was it 39 pilots yesterday? So we did not break the record. Alright, now Raven said we have 40. Jeez, I didn't know we had that many. That's dope. People are still taking off, so we're still, the number's still going up. That's great, Kate Hunt. It's a very short flight, so if you just start like watching, traffic may not be too bad. Back at the departure airport, you could always try taking off and still finishing before we all get parked. Aviator Jack, what's up, man? Welcome. So I got some of you guys saying 120 miles, some of you guys saying 85. We are on the dash at 2,500. Should I do my own calculations? Look at this view. Holy, I haven't been paying attention to the views. How's our spacing looking? We're 4 miles from the guy ahead of us. Perfect. Perfect. Love it. What about you guys behind me? You guys being good back there? 4 miles looks great. Amazing. Good job. I think we've learned something in the past 3 days. You know, we're getting better. We're getting progressively better. Thank you so much. Hopefully it stays this away. This away, this away, this away. Aviator Jack is 3 aircraft ahead of me. Cool. You fell asleep and I woke you up with the engine sound? That's funny. This will wake you up right here. Here we go. That'll wake you up. 120 miles is good. That's 1,200 feet per minute. 1,200 feet per minute. Monkey Pies, you would join, but you just woke up. It's a good time. Perfect flight to do when you wake up, man. Perfect first flight of the day. Appreciate that, Aviator Gamer. You're behind me and not gonna troll. Thank you, man, for that respect. AG2185. Hi, I'm a new subscriber and I have so much fun as I join this great event. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, bro. I'm glad you have fun and I'm glad you're here. Big shout out to you. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. How do I know what trim to set for takeoff? Well, in the POH, which means Pilot's Operating Handbook, usually they'll have information in there for your trims based on your weight and things. But I don't use that. The way I do it is I go by feel is the way that I do it. Ball for life. I'm going to have to ban you. Texans are greater than Patriots, my friend. I'm going to have to ban you for that one. This tour of Africa has been a lot of fun. You're starting tackle football? Sounds like fun too, man. Flan, Liam, my man, what's up, bro? All right, a lot of people are descending, and I want to do our shout outs before we touch down because you guys are getting pretty darn close. So I'm going to shout out the people in the air, and then if I remember, we'll shout the rest of you guys out when we get on the ground. As long as we are good on time and whatnot. So, starting out, let's get some music playing. Some music jamming. Some music going. Get that music jamming. That music going. Get that music bumping. But first, I gotta turn it up. I said some of these hip hop tracks that they got on this playlist be like so like you just want to freestyle to them, you know? Alright, what is this? I'm gonna play another track. It's called Cushy. Lying. It's called Modes by Cushy. It looks pretty heavy. I'm gonna play that. We'll do our shout outs to that. It's alright. Alright, starting out up front though. We got I'm just gonna click on you. We got Mr. Anshul. Welcome, bro. Leading the pack on the way to Djibouti. Mr. Daniel Bastidas, welcome, bro. Thank you, man, for flying with us. Well, Thomas, always good to have you. And look forward to having you in that KC-10 tomorrow. I believe that's IFMG. Yes, it is. Thank you, bro. As always, bro, you're greatly, greatly appreciated. I hope you know that. Next up, we have Sky Flies. Thank you, man, so much. Jet Aviation, welcome, and thank you, bro. Looking forward to seeing your screenshots from today. Captain Washburn, welcome. Thanks for flying. Is that Babacar, representing Air France, KLM, Virtual Airline. Thank you, man. Captain Stein is up next. What's up, baby? Yusuf, what's up, man? I recognized your name for a while back. Wyatt Wins, what is up, man? Thank you for joining us in this tour. Bra, Captain Luke, always good to have you and your knowledge. Captain Alfred as well. Thank you guys for being here. Justin Bowmaster? Sorry, I was gonna say Justin. Thank you, man, for flying with us, bro. I probably killed that name. Like a boss, what's up, man? Thank you for flying with us, bro. Next up, we got Aviator Jack. What's happening? Ball for Life flying up ahead of us. And then we got Captain Muniz showing us his professionality. Next up, we got Aviator Gamer, also with the respect. Thank you, bro. Salute. What up, man? Thank you for being here. Cemente. See Mente, wish I knew how to pronounce that last name, eh? Welcome to the stream, and thanks for flying with us in this day 4 African summer tour. Skyhawk, Pro Flight Gang, what's up, bro? 16906, thank you, man. Extreme Cactus, what up, baby? Captain Kiv, what's up? Good to see you. 5'8", Romeo Lima, 1 Mike, Papa 2 Kilo, testing me on my letters. Thank you, bro, for flying with us as well, man. Plane spotting, Bremen, welcome to the stream, and thanks for flying with us. Thank you for your continued support. Usad Ali, welcome to Africa, bro. Captain Manning, welcome to Africa. I was gonna say welcome to Africa. Welcome to Ethiopia. Sierra 7 Alpha Bravo. November 50, Lima Papa Javian Johnson, thanks for flying with us as always. And we got Hughes Aviation, YT. Is that everybody? I got y'all. Thank you guys for joining the stream train. We actually missed one. Mr. Zooey up here. Did you? I think he got lost. Josh Wolford, welcome, my friend, and glad to have you. Thank all you guys once again for your just continued support. I'm glad to do this. I'm looking forward to doing our next tour. I'm already thinking about that. It's not going to be next week, don't worry. Speaking of next week, actually, I do need to announce that next week we are going to be doing Formula One 2019. So for anybody who's interested in racing, next week is going to be your week to come through and watch. If you're not interested in racing, no hard feelings. Everybody has different interests. If you're interested in me in general, come and support me. Come and watch. You can just stop by, say hi, whatever. But definitely appreciate all you guys for just supporting the channel and all of that. And I'm hoping to keep growing and keep bringing good content to you guys. And then just, I want to continue to enjoy this and have fun. And so that's another reason why I'm doing this one game per week thing. So yeah, next week, guys, when we get back to racing, Formula One 2019 career, we can see how many races we can do in 5 days or 4, depends on my schedule. And then the week after that, I don't know yet. So just stay tuned next week for me to announce what I'm going to be doing the week after. I do have more ideas that I want to do for Infinite Flight. Some of those will probably most likely do a tour once Infinite Flight releases the new scenery for the rest of the world. So yeah, we'll make that happen. And then I got some X-Plane content coming to you guys soon. I have the Euro Truck, American Truck Simulator content hopefully coming to you eventually. And what else? Hunter probably, I don't know. You're gonna see some random streams as well mixed in there because I just do what I do, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, I'll be looking 30 minutes out, 178 miles. I don't know, should we descend at 120 at 1200 or should we descend at 85 miles and 1500? I don't really know which one we should do. My favorite plane is a 787, even though we barely ever fly it. Why don't I do an Airbus delivery tour starting from Toulouse, France, with little Airbus planes and delivering them to Brazil or so? We can do mini landings in Africa. That's an interesting idea. I actually do like that idea. It's very creative. Can take a bunch of planning, but we'll see. We'll see. I have to keep that one in mind. I should tour Iceland. Also, always stay tuned to Instagram and Discord because sometimes I ask for you guys opinion and polls and things like that to help me decide on what to do in the future. So I did one a while back where I did that's actually how we did the Australian tour. We did a vote and everybody voted for Australian tour. A Texas tour, that would be so boring. I'm sorry, even me, like I'm from here and that would be boring as heck. I'm sorry. There's nothing interesting in Texas except for the west side, and it's only a little bit. It's only like a days of flying, like 1 day of flying. So coming to Houston tomorrow from Toronto. Anything I should know? Are you flying there in real life or are you flying there like on a game? That's what I want to know first before I tell you. Also, which airport are you flying into? Are you flying into Houston, HOU, or IAH? If you're looking for like terminal stuff, like I can tell you like more stuff about the terminal. Alright, guys behind me, you're gonna need to slow up. 20 knots faster. I think it's just this one guy actually. I don't know if it's both of them. You can't get my Discord? Somebody post that for him. Are you allowed to do pattern work? I would prefer not. There's too many inbound planes to sequence pattern traffic, so I would prefer you not do pattern work at the airport today. Mr. Sausage, what's up, man? Good to see you. What are we at now? 161. So far we've flown over pretty much nothing but desert, like nothing. Ethiopia so far has been nothing. Like a few hills, a few small mountains, but mostly just nothing out here. I can't remember the last city we flew over. Look at that, looking like a snake skeleton. Thank you, Plugs, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Thank you, man. Welcome to chat as well, man. Glad to have you. It's going well, Gladdy. Thanks for asking. We just chilling, flying, chilling, flying, listening to music, and flying. We're almost there. We're 26 minutes out. We'll be descending here soon. I'm gonna go ahead and descend at 120 because I just rather descend earlier because I usually overshoot my descents. So I would rather descend earlier to have time to adjust for my own mistakes. Plugs, what do I think we need to add to Infinite Flight? Clouds. That's what I want. I want clouds. There's a lake coming up on the west side. That's behind me. My left wing, right? Yeah, it's my left wing. Hey, I've been looking for that lake. I think I see it. Yeah, it's up there. What about a European or American tour? Yeah, I'm actually already thinking about both. Well, just the European tour, not so much of an American tour. If I do an American tour, it would be, for one, it would be on X-Plane, sadly. Oh, sadly for y'all. If I do an American tour, it's gonna be on X-Plane. Matter of fact, if I do a European tour, it's probably on X-Plane too. To be honest, 100% honest with you, because I just have amazing scenery in those areas for X-Plane. So I would rather do it on there. But if I do American, I'll probably break it up, like only do a specific area of America instead of the entire country of America. Especially because it's like my hometown. It's like there's so many more places to go that I would like to fly in and out of. So it'd be a long tour if I just did the entire America. But yeah, I've been thinking about European tour. I mentioned that yesterday. Possibly doing a European tour on X-Plane and also incorporating Euro Truck. And I'm kind of wondering, if I do a European tour, should I only do Euro Truck Simulator for the European tour, or should I do a mix of European Truck Simulator and X-Plane? So I'm kind of like thinking it'd be kind of cool to just do Euro Truck Simulator for European tour, because I already downloaded all the DLC. Like in that last summer sale, I went and got all the DLC for ETS. And so I haven't even played it. I haven't even drove it most of it. I think the farthest I've driven so far is Germany, and my hub is in Amsterdam. So I haven't gone very far. I don't have many hours in ETS, but I think it'd be a lot of fun. A lot of you guys are from Europe and play ETS, and so we could actually hopefully get a convoy going, have a few of you guys driving with us, dropping off some packages, get you guys to join Blue Arrow Logistics on Trucksbook, so we can make some money for our trucking group as well. I think that'd be really cool. I do have a steering wheel. You will see that again next week when we do F1 2019. TCLE, Jolex, what's up, man? Good to see you. Is there an easier way to stream Infinite Flight without an Elgato? Depends. If you have an Android phone, I think there's like some app you can use. I can't remember the name of it. A lot of people used to stream Infinite Flight with this app. Can any of you guys remember the name of it and post that? I can't remember. but I know that there's an app that you can use for Android. There's also a different app you can use. You can use the same app for iPhone, but there's another app you can use. I think it's called the one I used to use. What the heck is it called? I can't remember the name. Can't remember the name. Arcade, that's what it was. Arcade was in one. Vidi, yeah. So Arcade works really good for Android. You can use it for iPhone. I don't recommend it. It's not my favorite. Omelette, thank you. Omelette Arcade is what it's called. You can stream anything from your phone. Like, it's mad easy. It's not the best of qualities, but it works. And then Vidi is another one. That one is not free. It's like $5. That's the one I use. That's the one that I prefer. It just has a little bit of a setup to figure out first. Once you get through that, it's pretty easy. There's tutorials, stuff like that online on how to use both. Benjamin Jr., good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Runway 9 approach is beautiful. I'm looking forward to that. Again, guys, using runway 9, all right, do not use the other side. And space out, like legit, for real. We need to space out because we're all flying straight in, basically. So I'm gonna go ahead and start descending now. Even we're 10 miles early, but I'm gonna do it anyways. What is the airport elevation? Airport elevation is basically sea level. All right, cool, 48 feet. Winds are 080 at 11 knots. Visibility is 5 miles. Nice, watch our speed as we descend because we are right below red line. And I don't want to go too fast. So my spacing ahead of me is perfect. If me and this guy can keep our spacing like this, we'll have no problem with landing. The only thing I'm concerned about is the people behind me. So if you guys could slow up to whatever speed you need to get down to in order to be 5 miles behind me, that would be amazing. Also, if you just want to record your video, like record infinite flight, I don't know how you do it on Android, but I know iPhone has a screen recording feature now. It's not used for streaming, it's only used for recording, so you could use that. It'll also capture sound. I don't know if it'll capture voice, but it will capture game sound. You could just use a voiceover later, but that's an easy way to just record it. Did they finally update Streamlabs, the app, to work on your phone now? Like actually be able to stream from your phone now, or? I know that was kind of in the Streamlabs plan, because I was looking for a while back before I started using Elgato and OBS. I was looking for more ways to stream from my phone, directly from my phone. And I know Streamlabs mentioned that they were gonna try doing that in the future. I don't know if they figured it out yet. I'm pretty sure the issue is probably like something to do with the phone. They can't really get it right. Tech Don, what's up, man? Welcome. What about descending down to? I don't know. 10,000. Let's change it to 12. Actually, I'm descending to 11,000 at the moment. Yeah, there it is. I think somebody just flew right over me. Somebody who did not descend. Yeah, this guy. That's gonna be a problem later. Yeah, streaming from your phone is like it's in the beginning it's kind of tough. It's just you gotta figure out what works best for you and your phone and what actually stream. Oh, hold on, I think is that lake he was talking about? Yep, there it is. Sun is sort of setting. It is beautiful out here. We had like kind of like a dull flight, honestly, as far as like scenery up until this point. Now it's getting a little bit nicer, a little bit more variation in the tones and the colors out here on the ground. Rowdy Fan 18, what's up, bro? I haven't heard from you in a while. Congratulations on 9K. Sorry I couldn't make the stream, but I hope you all have a great flight. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. You have a good day, man. Aircraft Legend planes. We're in a Dash 8 Q400. we're flying today. Tomorrow we'll be back again, 1500 Zulu, for our final day of the African Summer Tour, and we'll be flying military, be doing operations on the Nile River. Be fun. Yes, sir. We are descending. Viet Cong, welcome back, bro. Good to see you. Do I play PUBG? No, I don't. I don't. Yeah. Any thoughts on what aircraft the devs should add? Well, we already know they're adding an A350. We already know they're adding a 777. Outside of those two planes, if they're gonna add a completely new plane, I wouldn't mind seeing a business jet, like a really good business jet, like a dope one though. Like not like, I don't really want anything that's a citation. I'm done with citations. Like a Bombardier. I personally have never been a big fan of Concords. I know they're very popular, but it's not my thing. But I know a lot of people will like Concorde, but I don't know. They did actually say they weren't going to do it, at least not for a while. You would like to see a ERJ? Saab 340 would be bad. I personally would rather see a Saab 340 than an ATR, but I think ATR is more popular. I think it might win that battle. Yeah, I don't know who that is, Moon, but he's flying over everybody. I don't know if he's actually descending or if he's just flying, because when he flew over me, he was still at cruise. Yeah, he hasn't even descended yet. He's still at cruise, so I think he probably is AFK or AFP, so away from phone. Do I play Fortnite? Negative, I do not. Alright, so Ball for Life says that Laura says during a live stream that they will rework the 757 but not in 2019. Alright, that's information to me. And yes, you can taxi with one engine in the Q400. There's a lot of planes, man. The truth is that they already have a lot of planes, and most of them need to be reworked. Like I know people want new planes, but I would personally rather see them go back. Like I'd rather see them go back and work on the old planes and make those better, in my own personal opinion. Because they have some great planes, man. They got the Boeings, the 777. No, sorry, they already worked on the 777. But the 737 needs a rework. The 757 needs a rework, along with the 767 needs a rework. The A330 needs a full rework. What else? The A380 needs a rework. The 747 needs a rework. All the ERJs, you know what I mean? So like, there's a lot of planes that they have that are really good and have really good liveries and airlines and stuff like that. But they all just need to be fixed. The Dash 8 isn't bad, but it could use a rework as well, because with the quality that they're putting out now with the since the TBM, or not since the A10, when they finally started animating things in the cockpit, and then now with the Xcode we can actually see the screens moving around, and then we know the A350 is going to have the screens animated. We know now the A320 is going to get screens animated. So if we can just get those features plus some nice, some nicer models and interior cockpits and all that kind of stuff, like, I mean, it'll be great. That's kind of like, when it comes to aircraft, that's where Infinite Flight is lacking right now compared to its competitors, is that the other mobile flight simulators just have better quality planes, I guess. Like, they have fewer planes but better quality planes. Infinite Flight has more planes, more variety of planes, but it has lower quality of planes. Now, I'm not talking about flight model. The flight models are pretty good, but I'm talking about the modeling and all that kind of stuff. Now I'm not talking about the newest stuff, but the old one. Like it looks like everybody flew over me. Like wow, we came from separated amazingly to separated horribly. All right, I'm gonna slow down more. I'm going down to 200 knots even, and we're gonna descend a bit quicker. And I want to go all the way down. Actually, I'm gonna leave that as is right now. I'm gonna go down to about 9,000. Oh shoot, I didn't even do that. This is what I want to change. Okay. So I'm paying attention to Captain Moonis. My distance between me and him is good. I'm a little faster than him, so I'm slowing up to open that gap back up. The issue is he has 2 other planes around him that's killing the separation up there. And there's only 1 runway. There's not 2 runways at this airport. Aviator Gamer, I always choose to not compare X-Plane and Infinite Flight, especially when talking about the PC version, because it's not a PC game, so it's not fair. It should take out the C-172, 28, and SSR-22. I disagree. They should keep those. What is landing speed of a -8? You're asking the wrong person. I would like to know that as well. Actually, can anybody give us some information for the rest of us who are still in the air? What is the landing speed of a -8? Alright, here comes 11,000. We're at 200 knots. Sun is setting. Somehow now we came from 3 planes ahead of Skyhawk to 1 plane ahead of Skyhawk. We are, I'm gonna, let's see, our flight plan is incorrect. Oh geez, we're close. Shoot. I'll delete some of these waypoints because we're not going that way anymore. Oh, which one is this? Alright, so we're going to that one after that waypoint. I want to go over here. Really quick flight plan change. Alright, we're below 10,000. Landing lights coming on. Seatbelt signs on. Bringing the speed down even more. Spacing. Again, our spacing like is good between us and the guy ahead of us. It's just he's kind of bunched up there. So I'm a little concerned to how all this area is gonna work out when landing. Also, when you land, please exit the taxiway as soon as possible. We'll be exiting to the left, parking on the left. "120 knots," says Aviator Gamer. Somebody else says 115. V-Scraw says flaps 10 at 122, 15 at 118, 35 at 112. What up, Rob? Good to see you, man. Rowdy fan starting a flight to Newark. Thanks for the stream. You are welcome. Have a good flight. Oh shoot, we leveled off at 8,000. Oops. Keep going. Actually, 8,000 is not bad. We can probably let's try to get down to 6. Not really sure where else we need to be. I don't have the charts open for this airport right now. But for the guys around me, I am going 190 knots right now. So just FYI. Alright, let's see, are we close enough to listen? Nope, we're too far. What's the app for getting the speed callouts? It's called IF Assistant. It is in your Google Play or App Store. Can you send a pic of the thumbnail on Discord? Only if you don't have Instagram. I would prefer not to get it on Discord. I guess it works. Yeah, I guess Discord's okay. Yeah, Discord's okay because I can copy it pretty easy from there. So that's fine, Thomas. No, Moon, you're fine. I'm following you, bro. I'm following you in. So you do your thing. You just let me know if you slow down a bunch. I'm watching you, bro. What is he at right now? You're at 8,236 knots, so I am slower than you. That's good. I can't even see the approach. It's so dark. Changing the time back a little bit. I want to see the scenery, guys. 20 knot winds? Oh no. Oh, you don't have Instagram? Yeah, if you don't have Instagram, it's okay to send your screenshots to Discord. That's fine. I'm not gonna force you to make an Instagram account. Just don't send it to Twitter because I don't check it often enough. Wow, I think we're too slow. Actually, let's go to 05. So one thing I did not mention is yesterday I talked about GTA and how they had the new casino update, and I did get my PS4 plugged in and I played a little bit yesterday, and it was, I'm not gonna lie, man, like, you know how a lot of people will go back and watch good movies, like good old movies, like good movies never are always good movies, right? Like if you ever like, oh, that movie that way back, that was a good movie. If you go watch it now, it's not a bad movie now because of time. No, it's still a good movie. I feel like that way about GTA. GTA 5 is the best game ever released when it came out. I think it's still one of the best games ever released. Even though there's some issues, like, the people suck online. But the core game of GTA is still an amazing game. And I had so much fun playing it. I really did. Like, it was hard for me to stop playing GTA yesterday. And, but I still got pissed off by some people who didn't want to mind their own business. But other than that, it was fun. And I was just working on, growing my business as a VP in the GTA 5 world in Los Santos. But, it's ridiculous. Those shark cards are ridiculous. You got to pay $80, 80 USD to buy a shark card for 5 million in-game dollars. I'm not gonna lie. It's been times when I have paid for shark cards before. I'm embarrassed to say it, but I have bought shark cards on GTA before, but I don't. Things are so freaking. Yeah, GTA Online is a freaking mess, man. In public lobbies. Do I have ortho in X-Plane 11? Yes, I do have ortho. Congrats, Garuda51, for completing your 5th long haul from Shanghai to London. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Big crosswind. Oh, great. All right, we should be close enough now. Nope, negative. Okay, so how far? 34 miles. Let's go down to 3,500. How's our spacing looking? 3 miles. Okay, let's slow down. Alright, how are you guys looking on approach? Because I know it was a mess earlier. There's like a bunch of people, so I'm gonna take it slow on the way in to make sure that I am out of y'all's mess. So just so you know, Skyhawk, I'm gonna be flying pretty slow. I mean, your spacing to me is perfect, but the people ahead of me, they're gonna have to figure life out. So I'm gonna kind of slow up, anticipating for that chaos. I'm gonna go spoilers to armed. Land lights are on and check. Seatbelt signs are on. What was that flap speed, guys? What was that flap 1 speed? Oh no, cold crash landed. Big crosswind. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I am not good at crosswinds on infinite flight. What up, Rob? Slow up that descent. There are some mountains ahead of us we need to get over. I can already tell this is forming up to be a very nice approach. Yeah, I don't know how we're all gonna fit on the runway at once. Oh, I hope I don't have to go around today. Alright, let's what are we at right now? We're at 30, yes, we'll say at 35,000, 3,500 until we meet the localizer, which there isn't. There's a GPS approach on this side, runway 09. $11 knots is a decent sized crosswind. Come on. No, Starley is on vacation, so he'll be back probably on a few weeks or something. I don't know when he's coming back. It's summer in most places, or a lot of places. So a lot of people are on vacation this time of year. We should be close enough, seriously, to hear this ATC, to hear Unicom. There it is. All right, announcing inbound landing straight in runway 09er. Go ahead and kill the music too. Time to focus on this landing, guys. Hopefully we can get a smooth one today. We got a crosswind, so we're gonna have to work for it. All right, how are we looking? How's the spacing? Looks okay, actually. It actually looks really good. Looks like we're gonna sequence ourselves right behind 227, like perfectly. Nice. Love it. If we can get through this without a go around, I'm gonna be so proud of you guys. Here's a turn. All right, turning final. Port position. Final runway 09er. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're number 8 on final. Sheesh, that's gonna be such a dope screenshot from the ground. Watch. Oh, you're right. I forgot the Dash 8 has the flap speeds in here somewhere. Where's it at? Where's it at? The right in the cockpit to see flap info. I don't remember where it is. No, it's in here. Left. I was like, right? Come on, bro. Got me over here looking. All right, airspeed limitations. We got takeoff weight, maximum flap extent. All right, here we go. 200 knots at 5 flaps. 150. What's that say? 181. 10 degrees. We can go flaps 5 now.
Flaps 5 degrees.
And at 181 knots, we can go to 10. 15, 172, 35, 158. So, all right, I will not remember that. All right, airport is in sight. Spacing looks great. 3 miles behind. I'm gonna. How fast is he going? 180 something. I'm gonna keep bringing my speed back. to try to maintain that separation that we got here. Go to my little reference chart. I wish more planes on Infinite Flight had this little reference chart. Once we get to 180, we can go 10 knots or 10 degrees on the flaps. Somebody landed without gear. Oh no. Everybody make sure you check your gear before you touch down. Captain Jamaica, what's up, man? That's why they say gear down when you check it, make sure it's indicating 3 green. I think it actually does show it on this plane. Where's the gear at? There's the gear. Alright, we're 11 miles out. Oh shoot. Alright, I'm gonna take control of altitude now. And our speed. I'm gonna go flaps
10 degrees.
We are 9 miles away. And from my position currently, I'm having a 20 knot crosswind and a little bit of turbulence.
Djibouti and Bali Unicom.
That's how you say it, Djibouti.
Delta India Yankee is 14 nautical miles to the west at 2,900 feet. Inbound for landing. Will make straight in for runway.
So we're actually already slow enough to go flaps
Djibouti
15.
and Bali Unicom. Ethiopian 364 is clear of all runways.
This is gonna be fun, guys. Alright, I am no longer looking at chat. Go flaps 15 here.
15 degrees.
I'm gonna take this trim out. I'm off of nav mode and off of heading mode.
Djibouti and Bali Unicom, November 208 Juliet Bravo.
I'm gonna land with flaps 15. I'm not gonna land with full flaps. I think I remember that being tough for me last time. That crosswind, wow. Alright guys, coming in to land 2.5 mile final.
Djibouti and Bali Unicom. Ethiopian 3915 is 13 nautical miles to the west at 4,000 feet.
A bit high.
For landing. Will make straight in for runway 9.
Djibouti and Bali Unicom, Sierra Uniform Bravo Tango Oscar Mike Echo is clear of all runways.
Too low. Gear.
Oh right.
Gear down.
I just told you guys not to forget gear. I forgot gear. Alright, now I want trim.
Djibouti and Bali Unicom, Ethiopian 7356 is 25 nautical
Approaching
miles
minimums.
7,000 feet. Inbound for landing.
Oh, we are gonna be short here.
Caution.
Minimums. Minimums.
Taxiway. Caution. Taxiway. Taxiway.
Runway 9.
Okay. Let's do this manually. Not looking good so far. To be honest with you. Not even straight.
Caution. Taxiway.
No, it's not a taxiway.
Caution. Taxiway. Taxiway.
Dude, come on.
100.
We are so off.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Landing spoilers extended.
Oh wow.
Going around.
That was like, it was smooth, but it was ugly. Oh, it was so ugly. What happened up here? What's going on? Oh, he's taxiing to the end of the runway. Okay. Oh, that is hilarious.
This will indicate that we have parked at the gate and that it is safe for you to move about. At this time, you may use your mobile
I almost went around. I was very close to deciding to go around. I was very close to be like, all right, I'm going around. But I was like, you know what? If I can get it back on the, there's a lot of runway here. If I can get it back on the runway, then I'll put it down. I told you guys, I'm not very good at crosswind landings on infinite flight. And we didn't hit anybody either. Good job, guys, for leaving some decent amount of spacing. Go ahead, and we're gonna turn off the spoilers.
Spoilers retract.
Up.
Too low. Flaps.
Why am I? No, that's not right. Land lights off, strobe lights off. And we're gonna taxi to over there. Good flight, guys. Good flight. Good job. Didn't have anybody messing with me on approach today, so I appreciate that. Had a nice, clean look at the runway. Wasn't not the most pretty of landings, for sure. I'll admit that. But Dash 8 has never been the easiest plane for me to personally land. Like, of all the planes on Infinite Flight, I've always struggled landing the Dash 8.
November 208 Juliet Bravo.
And history and old live streams definitely prove that. I've had some pretty horrible landings in this plane. I've also had some good ones, too. I don't know what the winds were, actually. The winds right now are 11. And the crosswind is not a direct crosswind.
Ethiopian 362 is on final. Runway 9.
Like, it's a slight crosswind, but it's not a direct crosswind. But there is a little bit of a crosswind. But honestly, like, the crosswind really wasn't the factor for me. I was just not lined up for the runway in general. I was too far off to the right, and I was trying to correct it at the last minute.
Djibouti Ambali Unicom, Ethiopian 361 is 18 nautical miles.
You fell asleep at takeoff, George, and just woke up. That's funny.
Inbound for landing. Will make straight in.
Ooh, stop. Made it this far. I don't want to crash now. All right. VD Kuroka, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. And we're looking good on time, too. Nice, very, very nice.
Inbound for landing. Will make straight in for runway 9. Djibouti Ambali Unicom, Ethiopian 3915 is clear of all runways.
It had a very unstable approach. And it kept warning me that I was landing on the taxiway. That's because I was not lined up with the runway. Let's see, where should we park? Not a lot of space, so I kind of like where Justin is parking. I'm parked behind 364. I can fit. No, I can't fit. There's a parking spot right there. Oh, I didn't know that. The only thing harder than landing the Dash 8 is finding a parking spot for it. I don't know where this leads to, but I'm gonna go this way. Probably leads to parking. Not hitting anybody, am I? If it goes over there, darn it. I was hoping it actually went somewhere else. There's a parking spot right there. That's fine, we can park here. I'll leave it here. But it's all just shuffle in. Alright, engine's off. Seatbelt signs off, beacon lights off. That flight is done. I love watching the engine spin down. should have turned off the names before I landed. Oh well. Walking Fruit says, if this is expert, I don't want to imagine training server. Oh, no, you don't. Dope, dope, dope. Oh, everybody's all turned off. Anybody else landing still, or is everybody on the ground? We have a few arrivals still coming in. So it's gonna wait a little bit. Not too much time. We'll just wait a little bit for a few more people to land and get you guys on my replay so I can watch them later. And then we'll get out of here. But again, guys, thank you as always. Welcome to Djibouti. That's the name of the place, Djibouti. Such a weird name. That's the name of it, man. Welcome, welcome. Day 4. 4 down, 1 to go. Man, it's been a fun week. I've been really enjoying this. This is a great idea. It's gonna be so sad. Tomorrow's gonna be so sad. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be sad because then I gotta say bye to a lot of you guys for a little while.
Taxiing to runway 9.
Djibouti and Bali Unicom, Ethiopian.
This is probably, honestly, I mean, I know this is not like the real way you would park here. There's probably not even enough spots at this airport for us to park at, but this may actually work for some pretty good screenshots later on. So again, don't forget, guys, if you did not hear me announce it earlier today, there is a screenshot contest going on. The deadline is 2 hours after I end this stream. All you got to do is send or tag me in your screenshot from this flight. It has to be from this flight. It can't just be some random flight. You got to actually have been in this flight. So really, it's just a screenshot for everybody who are here. So send your screenshots. Tag me at IamBlueGames. I will look at them by that deadline, and I will choose my favorite ones. I will repost my favorite pictures and tag your Instagram page if you have an Instagram page. I will also use that screenshot for this flight's thumbnail. So only restrictions I have is make sure there's nothing else on the screen. I don't want to see ATC stuff on the screen. I don't want to see a map on the screen. I don't want to see your name on the screen. I don't want to see anything. I just want to see the screenshot. And I recommend you send it using or take the screenshot using replay mode, using the big picture one, so I can have a good big high quality picture of it, because I most likely will DM you and ask you for that photo. So just letting you know, but looking forward to screenshots today. I like the ones I got yesterday. A lot of really good entries. So today is on, man. Only got 2 more days. We're doing it today, doing it tomorrow. So yeah, step the screenshot game up, guys. Get creative, man. Get creative. Try to take a screenshot of something that you would not normally see. Like, don't try to take a normal, typical photo. I mean, if you do, you do. If the scenery looks great, it looks great. But I don't know, just try to think outside the box, outside the cockpit. Daniel, yes, it was very fun. There's a 777 landing. Yes, you guys definitely plan more flights amongst each other. You can use my Discord. You can use this chat while we're here. You can find some other way to connect with each other. But I know a lot of you guys are flying all the time. You're in different virtual airlines and things like that. So definitely link up, guys. I want to help you guys meet each other, make friends, and all that. Let's go see if we can see anybody landing while we're waiting. Ooh.
Ethiopian 7356 is clear of all runways.
Is the runway here? Yes, it is. Oh. Anybody else coming in? We have one person on final. Ethiopian 603 waiting for him. Let's see who's the lucky guy who gets to be live streamed their landing. Should come in a shot here very, very soon. The heck, where is he? There he is. He's already down. I should have got closer. Thank you, Raven, for posting that Discord link. All right, anybody else? We have one more. Actually, let's go zoom in for this because last time it didn't work. Go down here to touchdown. The touchdown. Fine. Thank you, Nitro Killer, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. There it is. 777 coming in. It's really not a small airport, to be honest with you, because there's a bunch of C-130s parked here. So the airport can service, it's big enough for a 777 or a big heavy plane to land. It just doesn't have a lot of space for parking. So that's really the only difference. All right, I think that'd be it. We have one more. Ethiopian 777. Should I wait for him? Captain Manning? Should I? What do you guys think? Should we wait for him or should we leave? I'll let you guys vote. No, this is not casual server. This is expert server. Even though sometimes it does not look like it, but yes, it is. This is casual. This is expert server. Waiting for a couple more arrivals to get here. Heathrow on casual. Is it crazy, really? Like, I really never go on casual. Like, the last time I got on casual server, it was when I was trying to learn how to land the X Cup, and that was the first time I've been on casual server in probably a year. Monkey Piles, you gotta go. All right, man. See you. Matter of fact, while we're waiting, that's something I should have been doing. We'll go ahead and wait for these guys. While we're waiting for those, let's do shout outs. Go ahead in the chat right now and leave me a emoji. Let me know where you're watching from. I will give you a shout out. And then as soon as that last plane lands, we will switch to replay mode, watch my landing, and then we will get out of here. All right. See you next time, Monkey Pilots. Thank you so much. But go ahead, everybody else, leave me an emoji. Let me know where you're watching from. Same to you, Ashton Jenkins. I did say we're gonna do shout outs of everybody else at the end of the stream, so let's do it. All right, here he comes. Maddie from DXB, what up, man? Nitro Gamer, still grade 1. You'll get there, bro. Walking Fruit, Ghost from Earth. What's up, babe? All right, here he comes. I keep seeing him late. I think it's because there's so many planes behind me. This looks like my landing right here. This looks exactly like my landing. Like that, I bet you my landing is a mirror of what that was. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Who else we got? Let's see. Skyhawk from Costa Rica. Jefferson, what's up, man? Wyatt Wins from Iowa. Jerry Git, Netherlands. Let's see. IFMG. Oh, he's talking to somebody. It's Moon from London. Daniel from Colombia. What's up, bruh? iPad Pilots. Thanks, Blue. Really fun. Need to keep doing these events. The Big Apple, New York. Thank you, man. Captain Sign. Monkey Pilots from Tennessee. Ashton Jenkins from Florida. Jefferson, Rhode Island. What up, Kev? Good to see you, man. I love the name Kevin. I don't know. I love saying Kev. I think that's why. Luke Hanyo Joko, watching from South Africa. What's up, man? Captain Jamaica from Canada. Kendrick, watching from the Bahamas. Oh boy. Raven, watching from somewhere in Europe, I guess. Extreme Cactus from Manchester, UK. IFMG Poland. Rob Zones, Germany. And AG2185 from the Philippines. All right, I think we're done here. We are. Let's go. Replay mode. Here we come. Go ahead and get our credit. Come on, give me my credit. There we go. Replay. Let's go. Hey. This was all these replays was me trying to load in the first time. For some reason, I had this really weird issue where when I loaded in, my plane was falling through the earth every time I loaded into a parking spot. Like, and then it would start saying stall. I was like, uh-oh, this is not good. and I started like losing altitude. It was weird. So I had to completely close out Infinite Flight, reopen it, and then actually finally get in. And that is why I was a few minutes late to start out. Yes, sir. Nitro, I do my events on expert server, and that's just the best it's gonna get right now. We need like another one above expert server, I guess. Sorry, man. We're only gonna be watching my landing. Yeah, due to time, I'm not gonna have time. If I watch one person's landing, I gotta watch all y'all's landing. So sorry. Maybe one day we'll do something like that where we just watch people land. I won't even fly. Just do a fly-in. I'll just be like, yeah, I'll just watch people land or something. Not a bad idea. Yes, tomorrow, I am flying the 810. I recommend a bunch of you guys at least, fly the 810 with me. I think it'll look better if we're all in 810s. Yeah, I think it'll look way better. So 810 tomorrow. Let's do 810. I'm not gonna stop you from flying other things. I can't stop you from flying other things, but I recommend us all fly the 810. It'll look better for screenshots all around. And we're gonna do some operations flying north via the Nile River to Cairo, Egypt. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It'll be our final day of the African summer tour. We're gonna end it on a military note. End it with a bang. Yeah, first of all, I forgot to put my gear down. After I was already telling y'all, make sure you put your gear down. I forgot to put my gear down. Thankfully, I had the announcement thing. It was like, hey, gear, too low, gear. I was like, oh snap, I don't have my gear down. Thank you, Alfred. It was great having you, man. Appreciate it. Look how off I was. Like, look at this. That's why I kept saying taxiway, because we were closer to the taxiway than we were to the runway. And then I was too low. So I tried to gain altitude. This is when I switched from auto throttle to manual throttle. So then we were high, massive float, trying to get the speed back down and try to get back onto the center line here. And I was like, you know, we're not too far off. I can still make it. Definitely not gonna make the touchdown markers. But we could possibly still get there. But technically at this point, I should have went around. But we somehow swung it back over and got our right wheel right inside the edge of the runway. Man, I'd tell you, it looked exactly like the other landing I told you guys about. That was bad. I guess I can't get 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row. I can't have 3 days straight of amazing landings. It's just not gonna happen, I guess. Tuesday we had some great landings in the 208, and it says the 208. Wednesday we had really good landing, my best probably in like ever, in the A330. Wait, hey sir, runway's over here. Runway's over here. Yeah, I definitely feel that IF Assistant is extremely useful. It even helps you to keep from speeding on the ground. Like if you're like not paying attention to your speed and you're taxiing and you start taxiing too fast, it's like, watch your speed, captain. You're like, oh, my bad. Like if it wasn't for that, I'd have so many violations. And one more time, maybe 2. From that view, it didn't look that bad. But yeah, we didn't touch down hard, which is good. It was very unstable. We landed on the right wheel. We were too far over. Just all around, just not a great landing in general. But you know. Anyways, well again, I'm sorry I can't watch everybody's landings. I wish I could. We could like judge each other and whatnot. But again, we'll probably save a day for that at some point where we actually watch everybody land and stuff. So not today, guys. Sorry, but thank you so much for flying with us. I'm just happy to have you guys with us and flying and all of that, blah blah blah. I appreciate it, I really do. Next goal is 10,000 subscribers. Heck yeah, we're gonna get there. We're gonna make it happen next few months. We're gonna do it, mark my words. Anyways, that's it for African Summer Tour Day 4. Tomorrow we is a finale, Day 5. Oh yeah, check the calendar, guys. 1500 Zulu, 11 o'clock Eastern. We'll be here, right here, same place. It's your boy Blue. Remember, you got 3 choices. Give up. No, don't give up. You got 3 choices. Either you give up, give in, or give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. See you guys next time. Next video. Peace.
Djibouti and Bali Unicom, Zulu Uniform Delta India Yankee, going around.